Hello everyone. Today we'll solve a problem of nodal analysis. First of all, nodal analysis is based on Kirchhoff's current law, which states that algebraic sum of the currents meeting at a point is a zero. Every junction where two or more branches meet is regarded as node. One of the nodes in a network is taken as reference node. If there are n nodes in any network, then number of simultaneous equations to be solved will be n minus 1. Now you can see in this example we have to find Vx. Vx is given here. First we have to show the number of nodes present in this diagram. All of you see this is a one line. All the branches are meeting here. So this can be considered as our ground, that is reference node. Now if you see here, this point and this point, between these 2 points there is no parameter, there is no network element between this point and this point. Similarly this point and this point. So we can consider this as a one point. This is a one point, and the voltage of this point is Vx. Vx is nothing but voltage between this point and ground. This point and ground. These all the points are same. We can redraw this diagram as follows. Now you can see this diagram. To make you understand, I redraw this diagram in a simple format. We can say this all the points is a same point like this. So even voltage across 100 ohm is voltage between this point and this point, and this point, since there is no network element, this is one point. So this one point is called as a, let's say this is point as a, and voltage between this point and ground is Vx. Now our first step is observation. Since there are two independent sources are there, 25 Iy, 0.2 Vx. First we have to write the value of Iy in terms of voltages. Now Iy shown here, which is current flowing through the 100 ohm. So I can write value of Iy is equal to, Iy is the current flowing from Vx to ground. So I can write Iy is equal to Vx minus 0 by 100. 0 is for ground. Current is Iy is flowing from Vx to ground. So Vx minus 0 upon 100. So this will be Vx upon 100. Always remember this concept. You have to see my previous video, basic concepts used for mesh analysis and nodal analysis. I have shown in that video. Whenever this is V1 and V2, this is I1 and R. Whenever current is flowing from V1 to V2, then I can write current equation I1 is equal to V1 minus V2 upon R. So similarly, Iy is flowing from Vx to ground, so I can write Iy is Vx upon 100. So this information I get from the observation. This is our step 1, observation. Observation and assumption. Now from observation we find Iy is equal to Vx by 100. We will use this afterwards. Now next is our assumption. Now since we have to use nodal, we have to do the nodal analysis. We have found the number of nodes present in this circuit diagram. Now we have to apply KCL. KCL means algebraic sum of the currents meeting at a point is equal to 0. Let's assume all the currents are leaving. See here, this is my I1. This is I2. This is I3. This is I4. This is I5. Since there is only one node, I have assumed all these currents I1, I2, I3, I4, I5. All the currents are leaving. Assume I1, I2, I3, I4 and I5. All currents are leaving the node A. So what is KCL? KCL is the algebraic sum of currents meeting at a point or leaving from a point is equal to 0. So apply KCL at node A, then algebraic sum of the currents leaving from that point is equal to 0. So I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I5 is equal to 0. Now we have to write the equations for these currents. Now you can see what is the value of I1. I1 is just opposite of this 0.6 ampere. So I can write minus 0.6 for I1 because it is in opposite direction. The assumed direction of I1 and the actual direction of 0.6 ampere is opposite. That's why I have written minus 0.6. Now I2 is same as your Iy, which is flowing from Vx to ground. So I can write this Vx upon 100. Then what is I3? I3 is also opposite of 25 I1. So I can write this is minus 25 I5. And then what is I4? I4 is going from Vx to ground. So this is Vx by 50. Then what is I5? I5 is going from Vx to this voltage and then ground. So I can write I5 is Vx, then positive to negative minus 0.2 Vx minus 0, that is 0 means ground, divided by what is this resistor? This resistor is 40 ohm. So 40. So for this always remember this. Suppose this is V1, this is R, this is V2, this is 2 volt and this is current I. Then how you will write the value of I? I is equal to V1. Then going from this side positive to negative minus 2 and then minus V2 upon R. So in this way I have written this. Now we have to simplify this expression and we have to substitute the value of Iy. After substituting value of, now the circuit equation becomes Vx upon 100 minus 25. What is Iy? Iy is Vx by 100 plus Vx by 50. So this is Vx minus 0.2. Vx is minus 0.8 Vx upon 40 equal to 0. Now we will simplify the terms. Take all the negative terms, that side it will become positive. Now take this 25 Vx upon 100, also that side it will be minus 25 Vx by 100 plus Vx by 100 plus Vx by 50 plus point Vx by 40. Now you can directly use calculator for solving this. If you want to calculate LCM of this denominator, to remove denominator we can multiply and divide by 200. Then this 200 will go to this side, it will become multiply with 0.6 and we multiply all these terms by 200, then it will be minus 25 Vx by 100 into 200 is 200. 200 divided by 100 is 2. 2 into 25 is 50. So like this, here you will get 2Vx, here you will get 4Vx, and here you will get 200 divided by 40 is 5, and 5 into 8 is 40. So this will be 4Vx, and 0.6 into 200 is 120. So in this way Vx you get minus 3 volt. You can substitute directly in the calculator. 25 by 5 is 1 by 4, like this. This 1 upon 100 is 0.01, like 1 upon 50, like you can write in this way also, and you can calculate the answer. So in this way the value of Vx we get minus 3 volt. Don't get panic because of this negative answer. Whatever steps we have followed, all are correct. That's why answer is correct. Thank you.